return to the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Watson going to throw right away. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. A play fake. Now, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And take over there. First and 10 now from the 36. In motion, it's Jefferson. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down, Browns.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To throw on second down is Watson. He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Second and a yard. On play action, it's Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. He is in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
play action. Here's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Greg Newsome. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Third and long for Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle. Here's 4. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
He's got his tight end, Hockenson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
And this throw, back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 4. It is 14-10. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson. That's caught by Ford. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, Watson. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
The score, Browns 14, Vikings 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. Watson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run right here with Chubb. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Once again, it's Chubb. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's complete. Some more on the right side. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On second down, here's McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This just does make it into the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Watson. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Moore going in motion. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Watson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. They run on the jet sweep. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. 3rd down coming up.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Chubb, hidden left. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Chubb. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. Here we go. 1st and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. McCarthy gonna look to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. Room to run past the 15. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
do what I should, babe. Point, babe.